What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys and showing you guys my full workflow as a college surf photographer. And that's going to include going to the beach, actually taking the photos, and then editing them, doing storage, and uploading those photos to different apps and stuff to try to get my photos out there. And then if I really like them, I can show you guys also how I kind of turn these into prints and do stuff like you can see on the wall right there. Oh, it's a bunch of prints. I've actually got a bunch printed recently, so I might make another video about showing you guys kind of my prints and how I do that. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But the waves are pretty good right now. They're pretty big actually. Might get a little windy later, so let's show you my equipment and let's get out there. So first off, filming on the R5 right now, which is what I mainly shoot on in the water. And then I have my new housing right here from Aquatech. Super good housing. And then this is my back plate, which is super nice. Got a new one, which actually has the button, so I can change my settings and switch to video while I'm in the water. GoPro Hero 9 right here. Canon 50mm lens, which is the only one that fits into this port, which kind of sucks, but definitely have to get some new ones. I can use my 24-70 lens and even get a 70-200 and put that in there as well. And then right here got the 4-3 wetsuit from Rip Curl, and then I got this vest and a hood if it's really cold. So we'll see. Waves look really fun. Looks like there's a lot of guys out there, so should be a lot of fun today. See you out there. Hey, what's up guys? So downloaded all the photos. It's actually a couple days later because I've been super busy with school, but here we are. Got all my photos up in Lightroom, and I'll show you guys how I edit some of my photos. So let's go check them out. So right here, I'm just checking out all these photos, and how I kind of organize them is I use these stars right here. So these don't have any stars because obviously I don't really like them. I'm not going to try to edit them. But if I'm looking through and I'm like, ooh, let's see. We got a guy making a big turn right here. And I thought this photo could be cool, so right here I just added stars. And I don't really do like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I'll just put like 5 stars, and then up here I'll just click 5 stars, and here's all the ones that I've starred. So from this session. And then you can see on the side, like recently added or all photos is kind of all the photos right here, so you can kind of organize them good. But yeah, so let's get into it. I'll just show you guys probably 2 or 3 photos to edit, just because if it's more, then it's going to take a little while. But I'll show you guys right here kind of some of my favorite photos from this session. So let me see right here. I like this photo right here, so let's check it out. First off, let's put him in the middle. Might zoom in a little bit too. A little bit right there. I like that. Then second thing we're going to do is go to my presets, which I have a bunch of surf photography ones, and some of them are like golden hour, and some of them are more bluish kind of deep tones. So let's see which one I want to use. I really like the deep tones one recently, and the light blue. So this one and this one has been my favorite, but obviously it's super blue in this photo because it was a really bright blue day. So what you can do is click on it, and then the amount, you can either go more, which makes it look crazy, or less, which I really like. Something like that looks good. But you can also see there's a water spot here, so you can also try to fix that as well. So summer vibes. Alright, so I'm going to go with the deep tones right here, which one that it's on. Let's see, maybe 50%. just because that is very blue, very blue. Contrast. Let me see. Let's see his face. His face is pretty well lit. A little bit to the shadows. Let's see. Subject. Hopefully it goes right on him. Perfect. And let's brighten up his face a little bit. Not too much so it looks, you know, crazy or anything like that. And the highlights from right here, and then kind of all the highlights from the shining stuff right there. Maybe put the contrast down a little bit. So kind of took it from here to here already. So I really like that. And then right here, let me see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit or crop it a little bit in. Just because I want him to be a little bit closer. Make sure we can see his face. That is a good photo. Right here, don't love that. Let's see. I don't really know if I can do anything about that. Just because kind of is what it is at this point. Let me see, is this photo straight? Does not look, yeah, I guess, because it's, the wave looks a little weird. So I like what we got going on over here. We can check out, I like to add some sharpening. I don't know why there was only 20 on that, but I usually go around 60 for the sharpening. And then noise reduction, don't really need any of that. I'm not sure why that is lower. Take a look at this, really sharp on his face. Good photo. I don't know, there's a water spot right here. Kind of is what it is. I'll still send it to the surfer because it's a great shot of him on a big turn right there. So I don't really like to edit a ton, but obviously you can see just putting a preset on there and making a couple adjustments makes a huge difference, like we can see right here. So that is a really good shot that I like. And let's go check out another one. So this is the same guy making big moves over here. So that is pretty crazy. Let's see which one of this burst that I want to use. Probably this one, because this one's the most open, but this is going to be a pretty far shot. So I'm going to have to crop this quite a bit, but I can still be pretty far out, just because cropping it too much would kind of just kill the whole thing. So presets, I'm just going to stick with the same kind of blue. Really like that look. Kind of like a magical blue ocean kind of look. Really like that. Let's see. How can I might just crop it quite a bit more just because he's pretty far. And I like it being, I know a lot of people are making their photos vertical and stuff for Instagram or whatever, but I really like the look of having the width of the wave and kind of looking down the line right here. I think that's a really cool look. So definitely going to keep it at that. Let me see how much I can kind of move this thing in without killing the whole thing. I think that is good. I wonder how big this photo is. Not sure. Export. Oh, I was not trying to do that. Let's see. Export. Let me see how big the photo makes it, because I have the Canon R5, so the photos are pretty big. So this is still 16.9. So that's still pretty high resolution, I guess, for how much I cropped it in. But even right there, that is crazy. Just by putting a filter and then making a little adjustment on the filter, and I haven't even done anything else, and it looks really good. Add a little contrast. I do like adding contrast. But overall, I think that looks really good. Maybe take out a little bit of the blues, add the sharpening. Put that back to normal. Let's see. Maybe turn the highlights down a little bit. Let's see, highlights and the whites. Because I feel like that's kind of taken over this whole side right here. Is just really bright. Yeah, you can see we already fixed some of this. Let's try to, how far do we gotta go down? Maybe not 100, but quite a bit. just because it's very bright right there. And now you can see we still have some more definition right here, where before it was kind of just a white blob of highlights right there. Definitely fix that. Let's see. We gotta straighten this photo out a little bit because it looks, yeah, that's fine. They usually do a pretty good job of fixing it. Let's see. Do I like that? Yeah, I think that's good. I think if I zoomed in any more, it'd kind of take away from the megapixels and make it kind of too small. But I think that looks pretty good. It's not as sharp as I'd like, but if you're going in that far, like this one, let's see how big it is. I know if I look right here at the export, you can kind of see, oh, this is with this one bigger too. So if it's full size, let's see, 17.5. So that's pretty good, because the other one was also, I made it bigger in the export, so this is good. And this will still look sharp, kind of using it for whatever. Probably not big prints, but also kind of just sending it to these surfers, and he's not paying for it either. So if he was paying for it, then I definitely want to give him highest resolution possible. Another cool one I got was this one that I thought was pretty cool. This one, a little barrel shot. Let's see. I'm really liking the blues right now. Makes it look so glassy right there. Yeah, wait, ooh, I like this. I'm gonna go back with the blues. I like it. Even if I don't do that much of it, it still just looks so good. Okay, 50%, I like that. Yeah. Higher contrast on this one, because I want this, the lip of the wave to really look glassy and look really clear. And it kind of makes the color pop out too if I add more contrast, so really like that look. Let's see, highlights, go down a little bit. Let's see, whites down a little bit, and then blacks. I think that's good. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, so that's what's making it really blue. I do like that. That looks pretty crazy. So, darn it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it needs to go a little bit this way. That looks good. Okay. So right here, I do like how that looks. And this makes it look really glassy right here. It's kind of like hazy, and then boom. So already we can see, I love using this tool. You can kind of see what's going on with the color and everything like that. So I'll put this sharpening up to 60. I don't know why the noise reduction is a little lower, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm not really zooming in that much. But you can see that I didn't crop this photo that much. If I want to export it at full size, let's see. So if I export it with, if I'm trying to do a print, I would do something like this with the 300 PPI and then 100% quality. And it's going to turn out to 40, which is a very big photo, and that would come out really sharp. So that would look really good if you're trying to do a bigger size print or something like that. But just full size, if I'm sending it to someone or something, 28.6 is still really good and would still look really good in the print. So yeah, I think that's all that I'm going to edit for right now, because if I could keep editing these and this would be a really long video. But from this, I'll export these. And then obviously download them onto a hard drive to save them, because you obviously you want to have a bunch of backup storages in case something happens, and you don't want to lose all your photos, because that would really suck. So yeah, definitely want to do that. And then if you guys have any more questions or anything like that, please let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. I know a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like button.